Thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Balki. I know it's a surreal moment when you make a film like this, which is so special, which is in its own way, it's been so impactful for this country. Um, how is that feeling?
Yeah, I think the first reward for making this film is actually to be the first mainstream feature film to tackle the issue of mental hygiene anywhere in the world. That is a great reward. Second, yes, beyond normal box office stuff and ratings and television stuff, the kind of impact, like you almost, the way you would judge an advertising campaign for any issue, the kind of impact this film has had is kind of unbelievable because it's opened up the conversation in such a big way and really impacted on ground in opening up pad factories, incentives from the government, so much more employment. There's so many people getting into this conversation, addressing issues of mental hygiene, unheard of. So the film has kind of just opened up and helped, speed up the conversation, if not anything else.
Right. I completely agree, and I feel that the award that you've won in is in the category of social impact, the film. And you were trying to do that. I know that a lot of Padman machines were set up in a lot of places. Women were being, encouraged and were motivated to take up the work for making such pads. And of course, the entire conversation around menstrual hygiene had definitely started, and it was everywhere. So, as a filmmaker, you make films to obviously, make it entertaining and for everyone to it, but you also want to make an impact like this, and the work has carried on. It was not just like for that period. I think that sort of must be it must be a satisfying feeling.
Absolutely. I mean, we do make films only for predominantly for entertainment. But this is not a film that I really set out to make for entertainment because I've never done a story based on a real life incident or a story of a person before. So this was my first attempt. The reason why I did it was the kind of work this man has done just gave me this almost like a dream of actually making a film which would be entertaining because the topic itself. Very few films can be entertaining because of the subject itself. And I feel the whole credit for this film goes to Arunachalam Muruganandam because he's the man behind the story.
I want to, I'm sure it must be a very, very exciting feeling when you got the news, but I want to know what was the exact conversation when the producer, Twinkle Khanna, and you sort of got on call discussing that you all won the award?
Very funny. I mean, I got a call from somebody saying congratulations to me, and I didn't know for what. They told me for a national award. I called Twinkle and I said congratulations. She said I heard the same thing just now. 1 minute, I was going to call you. So we just both got it at different times. We were in different places, so we just got it that time.
So, but at the end, I mean, getting the news is, of course, I mean, the most ecstatic feeling, I'm sure. There are a lot of other winners. I'm sure you've gone through the list. What do you have to say about the kind of films that are won this year, the kind of content that is being encouraged?
I think good films. I don't think it's about encouragement or non-encouragement. I just think good films deserve to win at the box office, win in all award shows and everything else. And I think the kind of films that we've seen this year are really good films. So I don't think many people will have a reason to complain looking at the kind of films that have won.
Yeah. I know where you're coming from. The reason I said encourage, Balki, was I know as producers and directors, often when you have to make a film, there are a lot of other factors that come into picture. When they tell, is the film viable enough? It's going to make money enough? We're putting investment in this film. A lot of questions that come around in the process of filmmaking. But when films like this are encouraged not just by the audience, by the critics, by everybody, at a national level like this, I think it's encouraging for filmmakers in general to sort of take a step towards content like this, to not think about whether it's going to work at the box office or not. Just be a little more fearless.
No, absolutely. But I really think what is fantastic this year is all of them have been coming together. The box office, the critics, the awards, the appreciation, all of them are together. And that is a very healthy sign that people want exactly the same thing as a lot of critics want. And a lot of critics want the same thing a lot of people want, and the award juries want. So that's a great feeling.
No, No, absolutely. Well, thank you so much.
Well, thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for joining us, sir. It definitely reinstates the same fact that we're talking about, that good content is now also getting backed by the audience and the box office numbers. Thank you so much,
Absolutely.
and we
Thank
couldn't
you.
be more happier for Padman winning this
Thank you.
award.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you.